Welcome to Recovery Beyond Belief. In this video I'm going to talk about Rule 9. Rule 9 is quite simply, be ready for the intervention. When we have a son or a daughter or brother and sister who is in full-blown addiction, they're out on the streets, they're using, they're living in different places, living in cars, every so often a window of opportunity will occur where an intervention can take place. What we have to do as parents and brothers and sisters is be ready for that opportunity, because when it occurs you have a chance to bring them back in, get them some help when they're ready to go. Let me give you an example of what I mean. About 2 years ago I was talking with a friend of mine, James. He had a daughter, Christy, who'd been an ice addict for about 3 years. She had a daughter, a young daughter, 8 months old, 9 months old, who he and his wife were looking after. And Christy was living in cars on the street. She had a boyfriend who was an addict, and James wouldn't see her for months at a time. And then suddenly she'd appear, need some money, had a court case coming up, wanted help. About 18 months ago, Christy arrived unannounced on the front doorstep, knocked on the door. She'd been sleeping in a car for a fortnight. She was really dried out. She was hanging out for drugs. She was in a really bad way. And she had a court case coming up. She pleaded with James to give her money. Now, James was prepared for this. He'd sought help and understood that here was an opportunity for intervention. He said he was prepared to help her as long as she would go into a rehab. She balked at it and said no. He then said, well, there's no money. I'm sorry, I'm not going to give you any money, but if you're prepared to go into a rehab, I'm prepared to help. She at that point said, okay, I will. He rang the number of the rehab. By 5 o'clock that afternoon, she was in a rehab. 9 months later, she left the rehab and she's back on track. Having yourself ready for a period of intervention, and they can be very short, and understanding what you're going to do will greatly enhance the chances of your son or daughter, brother or sister, actually taking up the offer and being ready to go in and do it. Now, in our workshops, I bring in 2 or 3 experts to talk about intervention, to explain to you how to do it, what to do, what to be ready with, and you've got telephone numbers ready to go. You've got the tools at hand ready to use when the opportunity occurs, because the window doesn't stay open for long. It might only be open for half an hour or an hour, and if you're not ready to go, the opportunity's come and gone and they're back out on the streets and you've lost that chance. Then you've hopefully got to wait for the next opportunity to occur. So Rule 9, be ready for the intervention.